Gittens Healthcare, Sissons Paint, and Bryden and Miners and Ace Hardware.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittens Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittens Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittens Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Building here with me. Yeah.
Well, good morning to all the fans that's locked in on to Hot 98. It's your boy JC, and the Caravan is here. We're getting ready to head deep south graphics.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, south, we headed really, really deep south. In one of the only places that you need to be shopping for the holidays is the wonderful folks inside of Gittens Healthcare. Certainly, we know and we've actually made a number of visits in there. We know they have everything that you need for the holidays. I always try to figure out what's the best way to introduce her, but I probably should just prefer that we just call her Miss Paul. Good morning to you, my dear. How are you? And, so what have you been up to? The last time we were down there, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have space to put anything else, but talk to me. The countdown literally is on. What's
Absolutely.
happening? What's happening down on your side?
Well, it's becoming very busy for us. For the past few weeks, you guys been visiting us. I mean, you have seen all our gift items, lots of our toys, most of them are gone. Lots of our gift items are gone. We have added new stuff to the store, but our customers are preparing for the Christmas season, and we can see the busyness and the celebration and everything is going on at Gittens. We still have a few more items left. You can still get gift sets for the special ones. You can get a few of the toys because most of the fancy ones are gone, but we still have some thing for almost any child within whatever age range. Remember, we offer a choice for kids like 0 to 6 months, 6 months to a year and a half. You have for 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 12-year-olds going up the ladder. We can't forget our gift items or body care line. We have a lot of fragrances. We have a lot of lotions and bath wash and name it, we do have it. For the ladies who really do love their hair, we have new additions with our blow dryers and flat irons. And very interestingly, we would have gotten some with the straight current because you know a lot of this stuff coming from the US is transformer, and a lot of people have been inquiring, do you have it in straight current? This year you can get a lot of items straight currents, whether it's your blow dryers, your flat irons, your rolling pin, name it, we do have it in Gittens.
We kind of get the sense, to Land, when you guys go shopping, that it isn't a random, exercise, but you seem to put a lot of thoughts into what you get based on the needs of the customers.
Absolutely, and like we always value our customers' opinion. We always take into consideration the things that they want to see on the shelf. So even if customers come in and ask for a product or item and we do not have it, I for sure make a list and we can see if it's something that's feasible for us to bring in to put on our shelves. So once a customer is perhaps more than one customer is looking for something, you know that there's a demand for it. And we try to source it at the best cost possible.
With just a matter of days, graphics, have you decided what is it you actually get to know that's that loved one for the holidays as yet?
I gotta come down there.
You need to. What are you waiting on?
I gotta make time and go down and see what's up.
Believe
Absolutely.
me, it's literally a one-stop shop, and I think
everything in store.
They have quite a wide variety of gifts. And what I guess, Tinin, is the one thing that we have to highlight to your customers is the cost. They are just ridiculously low. And I'm saying that seriously. And the packaging, how do you guys manage that?
Well, the thing is, my boss really does a good job at shopping and selecting. And like I said, we take into consideration, what a customer really looking for. So like, for instance, our chocolates, they're so nicely wrapped. You don't need to wrap it into anything again. You just need to put it in a bag or put it under the Christmas tree. Likewise, our gift sets, they come just that way as well. So we do consider our customers, and we know we're going through a pandemic now, and, cost is not as it used to be for everyone. So we try to keep it at bay.
While you're at it, then, of course, the public can well appreciate that the offerings, what you can get is at your 3 locations across the island, not just Wall Street.
No, not just Wall Street location. Again, we want to remind our customers out there in the listening public, we are located in Guelph. That's opposite the gas station in Guelph. You can find us in Grenville and also on Wall Street. And even if you go to any of the outer stores like Grenville or Guelph, or you perhaps would have seen something on our Facebook or Instagram page and you're not seeing it in store, but Grenville doesn't have it, just ask one of them in the store. Grandants may have it. Once Grandants have it, we'll reserve that item for you if you really do need it. Yeah, so that's the advantage of us having 3 stores.
It doesn't matter.
If they go to Guelph and they don't find something, they call Grandants. Grandants send it up with a courier for them next day or the day after.
I like the sound of that. But it's something that you're not telling us. Today's actually what graphics? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. It's midweek.
Yeah, we can almost start.
We can almost start. But inside of Gittens on a Thursday, is there something special that happens?
Right. So the thing is, on Thursdays, but we would have extended it every day now because it's closer to the countdown to Christmas. So once you purchase an item, a gift set or a toy, over $75, you get the chance to write your name, your number at the back of your receipt and put it in the box. Mm-hmm. So there's a box for toys and there's a box for adults, for kids and adults. So you put the relevant receipt in the box and we're going to have a draw, and there's a special price for adults and a child. So
graphics, you mean there's a special price for adults and a special one for the children?
All right, I hear
Yeah.
Today, it's interesting we are having this conversation. Graphics don't mind me. That's my boy. Now, I mean, COVID is here, and for this week, I mean, as it is, we've been reeling with the recent cluster. Certainly at your business house at Gittens, you've been adjusting your operations to ensure that you adhere to all of the protocols that you already, further adherence that is, to the protocols that's already in place. Let's talk about that and what customers can expect.
Right. Well, recently we have included our protocols. You perhaps would pass Gittens and perhaps see a line that consists of maybe 4, 5, sometimes 6 or more persons. The reason for that line is because we're now asking our customers to write their name, their number, their telephone on a book. We take their temperature, just that in the event of anything, we can contact trace. Mm-hmm. It is not a deterrent for customers, and I know a lot of customers do appreciate it. But we're just asking that you bear with us with the protocols, because these are the things that we have to do. There may be a time when we perhaps will have more than the required amount of persons in store. So there may be a line, but we will try to see as best as we can for that line to move quickly. Reminding our customers again, especially persons that's coming to purchase medicine, you have a prescription. You have the option of texting or WhatsApping your prescription in. So we would respond to you as quickly as we can, let you know when your prescription is ready, the cost of your medicine. So all you do, you come to the door, you go to the dispensary, you collect your medicine, you pay, and you go outside. The advantage of that service is that it minimizes your waiting time, it minimizes contact in store. So we're asking customers, please use what's available. You can also do it through our website. Please WhatsApp your prescription in. Sometimes it takes as little as 15 minutes. You get a response almost within 2 minutes of sending your prescription in. Nice. We give you the cost, and we also, at least you can prepare your money to pay, and we let you know when it's ready. You come, you collect, and you dash out. So we avoid the 25 minutes perhaps in a line, the 10 minutes waiting to get your prescription filled. So we're encouraging our customers, please use that. So it really helps us from our end, and we're helping you from your end.
And you have numbers, specific numbers that are designated for different areas.
Yeah, we have our number. It's 415-6337. Again, 415-6337. If you don't remember that number, you can just call a store. Whoever answers the phone will be able to give you the number and direct you to the dispensary so you can use that service first, please. Yeah.
What can we expect, though? Because we know the rush, the build-up is actually on. I mean, while the Prime Minister said they're waiting to see how we behave this week so they can decide what happens next week. And I know that we are going to behave. Graphics are going to behave, right?
Good behavior.
Good behavior. Because, I mean, I've been a good boy all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm going to continue behaving. But with that being said, can we expect additional hours from you as we get inch closer to the holidays in terms of your plans? So,
well, we're still planning, and hopefully by the end of the day, we should come up with a decision. We're still open until 8 p.m. However, we may extend the hours on Sundays so that we can facilitate the customers who are really busy during the week and didn't catch us. So we're just asking persons to look on our Facebook page, Instagram for any updates as to whether our time changes or whether our time extends.
Do you offer any emergency services though, after hour services, and is that also available at your end?
Sometimes it can be done. We would, once you get to the relevant person at whatever time, depending on the extent of the emergency.
Right.
I mean, please, if your head hurts and you need 2 Panadols, you can't get me or my boss to come out for that. But sometimes
come on. I mean,
no, man, you have Panadol all over the place. But yeah, depending on the extent of that emergency, we do. Even during the lockdown and stuff, there are days when we're here almost every day because doctors would phone us, nurses would phone us, people have emergency, and our customers especially, who have been ever so faithful to us over the years, we can't really and truly let them down. So sometimes even if we're on a lockdown, we'll open just to facilitate them.
Liking the sound of that, but certainly while we added though, let's talk about. So we talk about the gifts, everything that you're offering, and we don't think we mentioned, but you do offer wrapping as part of the auxiliary services. That if somebody comes,
we do offer free gift wrapping. Yeah, free gift wrapping and bows. I mean, until our papers are finished. So a lot of people have been getting their gift wraps for the past few weeks, and we're still offering that now.
Still offering. I remind you folks to check out the folks at Gittens Healthcare. 3 locations across the island. They're on Wall Street, where you've known them for years. They have locations on Wall Street. And then they're in Granville. What's that? Is it Ben Jones? No, that's not Ben Jones Street. What's your street in Granville?
Victoria Street.
Victoria Street in Granville. And then they're in Central Depredine up there in Guelph. Here, reminding you, of course, you can WhatsApp in your prescriptions, just of course to avoid the unnecessary rush and the delays. As you said, you may have put at some time and to get a bit of a build up to the line. But certainly you want to make sure that you do your best. Before you run to let's talk, at the end of the day, whenever you want to have this conversation, because you're in the business of healthcare, we continue to remind individuals, your numbers. We get some close to holidays, persons we know, they tend to indulge a little bit. But the reminder is, and you would continue to tell them as a professional, always remember your numbers. Give us some basic tips as we go into the holidays.
Absolutely. Apart from remembering your numbers, we encourage our customers to do everything within limits. Don't be too excessive on the drinking.
Don't be
too excessive on the eating of the ham. Don't be too excessive on the black cake, because we know what could happen a few days after. So a little goes a long way. Take a little bit. The doctors say not a slice, take half a slice and keep it half a slice.
Right.
So we're just encouraging our customers, because you don't want in the new year you have, oh Lord, the pressure high and everything else not where it's supposed to be. So we're encouraging our customers to keep it in their limits. And
what would you say to individuals? Because I know graphics know his situation, and I didn't need to tell, but he had hard. So I'm just joking. Somebody, let's say, that is hypertensive, but people always figure, does it mean that because, let's say, you're diabetic, that I can't have a little bit of this? What would you
perhaps
directly to them? Right.
You perhaps could have a little bit, but it still goes back to your limits. You don't do it excessively, and you don't take advantage. So your sister send you a whole black cake, you sit down and your mother the whole black cake. No, don't do that. That is too much. You can take a little piece every day for the rest of the month. You can make that black cake last the month. You don't have to, eat all for the 3 days.
And the good thing about black cake, though, that the longer it stays, the better the better it tastes.
The better it is, yeah.
That's what I heard. That's what
That's
I
what you
heard. I'm
heard
not a
today?
black cake lover. No.
So the two black cake that Uncle Timmy gonna drop for you and Cousin Jen, what you plan to do with it?
No, they all know since I'm young. I don't like. It's just a little too rich for my taste.
Okay,
No, I don't like black cake. Yeah.
But seriously, the longer it actually stays, believe me, you put a black cake in the fridge, leave it in for 2 years, and you take a little bit of it. Gee, but yeah. But either way, folks, we want to encourage you, and it's a direct word of advice from the folks of Gittens Healthcare. Know your numbers. If you're diabetic, if you need medication, you would advise persons that the diabetic, those as high.
Yes, and a lot of people, what they do, they cheat on their medicine. So they know they want to indulge in something that they're not supposed to. They're going to say, okay, I'm not taking my pill today, I'll take it tomorrow. We don't want you doing that because the results of it wouldn't be nice later on. So just keep it in limits and have a little and not too much.
And why do they certainly you would want to encourage persons once their pocket could afford it, because we're not sure what's going to happen a week from now, 2 weeks from now. Persons, especially you have those emergencies, if you're hypertensive, you need your medication, you would probably want to encourage them to top up, maybe if it's an extra week supply, extra 2 week supply, once they can afford it.
Possibly, if they could. I mean, at Gittens Healthcare, we're known to be always properly stocked. Even due to COVID, sometimes we have we have difficulty sometimes getting our medicine in because, these European countries and the US countries is having issues with it as the pandemic goes on.
Right.
But we have a reputation where we're known for main drugs. We're always properly stocked. I mean, I'm not saying that to let people be lackadaisical and wait until you have the last pill in the box to run to Gittens. But we just want to make sure that it's going to be the holiday seasons. You want to make sure that you have enough to take you through.
I agree, because you just never know graphics or when we come to the other side of the holidays. What happens? So we want to encourage you, go to Gittens Healthcare, stock up. Graphics, what is it that you actually need to stock up on? But you won't be able to sit at the national radio, will you? Graphics, don't get your business out. Don't get your business out.
You're being horrible.
I know graphics. I mean, what graphic you need to stock up on? He don't want to go public with that. He doesn't want to go public. But anyway, folks, reminding you for the really best gifts, check out Gittens Healthcare. They have a wide variety, as you said. It is going. You remember that little doggy that we saw? Is it still there?
Yeah, I don't think it is.
No?
It's gone,
Yeah.
no.
The little dog. You remember graphics? You always grew up singing, how much is that little doggy in the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little doggy. Anyway, Janine, wishing you guys all the best. I mean, continue, of course, maintaining the protocol, and we do certainly hope. Feel free. Anything you need, just give us a call and continue to do what you have to do to keep yourself, your staff safe, and by extension, keep doing providing a wonderful service.
Thank you very much.
State. All the best to you.
All right. Have a good day.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittens Healthcare at locations on Wall Street.